Hello, Dustin with Open Door Inspection Company here. Hey, I wanted to run something by you real quick. It's called the bucket system. Okay. It's something that we use in our company to really identify issues and put them where they need to be. Okay. A lot of industries use the bucket system sort of imagery for a lot of things. And I just want to kind of explain to you what we're talking about. So, when you get your home inspection report, you are going to think to yourself, what happened? This home was beautiful. This home had renewed floors, fresh paint. It was wonderful. And now why am I looking at a 25 to 50 page inspection report? I didn't think there was anything wrong with this house. So, that's very common, right? And why is that? Because you hired a great inspector. That's why you have a 25 to 50 page inspection report. It's because that inspector went through your home with a fine tooth comb, as you hired him to do, to find everything, every little piece of information that he could possibly find about your home that was readily available. He did that. And so that's where you're left with that 25 to 50 page inspection report, right? Because there's no home that's perfect. I inspect homes all the time that are brand new construction that have, a 20, 25 page inspection report attached to them. Stuff happens, right? We're talking about brick and mortar here and wood and drywall. Things crack, things don't always stay where they're supposed to stay. Stuff happens. So, what do you do about it? First step, don't panic. Don't panic at all. Think of this report as a 5-year plan, right? Not everything on this house is going to cause the home to fall down tomorrow. It's not probably nothing on this report is going to cause the home to fall down tomorrow. And if there is, it'll probably be pretty obvious to you once we do what we're doing here. So look at it as a 5-year plan. Don't panic. Get very familiar with your report. That's step 2. Step 1, don't panic. Step 2, get familiar with your report. Sit down, take the evening, get a glass of wine in the morning, get a cup of coffee. Really take an hour, couple hours, however long it takes you to get familiar with every item on that report. And that alone will arm you with the information you need to not panic. So start there. So after that, what you want to do is implement what I call, here we go, here's the plot, the bucket system. Okay. The bucket system is essentially this. You have 3 buckets that you want to organize your defects into. So get a sheet of paper, draw 2 lines on the paper to make 3 columns. Column 1 is your first bucket. That is what is important to me right now. Column 2 is your next bucket, and that is what's important to me soon. What's on this list of defects that is important to me, but if it doesn't happen right away, I'm okay with that. And the third one is what can wait. What's important to me later. So those are your 3 buckets or your 3 columns if you're writing them down on a piece of paper. What is important to me now? What's important to me soon? And what is important to me later? How does this help you? Well, first of all, it gives you a target to aim for, right? When you do that, okay, I need to tackle the first column first, obviously, right? Then the second column, and then the third column. Within the scope of 5 years, what is important to me? So second of all, it's very disarming, right? All of a sudden that giant list of defects turns into, okay, this is a very manageable section of defects that I can address right now. This is a very manageable section that I can address right now. And this is a very manageable section that we can address when the time is right. So that's the bucket system. Organize those things. Give yourself a target to shoot for. As you're talking to your real estate agent, you may even invite contractors into the home to give you estimates on things. You start jotting down prices by things. Give yourself all the information, arm yourself with all the knowledge that you need to make confident, educated decisions, and that inspires confidence in you, both as a buyer and as a homeowner. Once you have the house, to take action on things. So that's the bucket system. That's the 5-year plan. That's what we preach and teach in Open Door to all of our clients. So there you have it. Don't panic when you get that inspection report. It's going to be big. It's going to be full of stuff, and it's up to you to decide what is important to you. Thank you so much.